It's been 7 years since we've had a mainline title in the popular Animal Crossing series, but that is due to change with the newest upcoming entry. So today I'm going to be going over what you need to know about Animal Crossing New Horizons. The premise this time around is that Tom Nook has started a new business venture called the Deserted Island Getaway Package, which sees you fly off to a remote island and leaves you to your own devices to do what you want. At the beginning, you'll choose the layout of the island you'll move to, and whether you're in the northern or southern hemisphere, which in the case of the latter is brand new to the series. This means for those of you in the southern hemisphere, like Australia, who experience summer during the months December to February and winter during June to August, you will now be able to have that matched within the game. It's a small addition, but it's a nice touch. As part of the getaway package, you'll be presented with a tent, but as you progress, you'll be able to acquire a house that you can then expand and customize. The same goes with residents. Initially you won't start with many, but more will join over time, and you can choose where to set up not just your house, but theirs as well. There will be a massive total of 383 possible villagers, and you may even notice some familiar faces such as Isabelle, Blavers and Kix, to name just a few. There will be plenty of facilities to make use of, one of the main places being Resident Services, which is open 24 hours a day and offers your typical everyday goods, helpful advice, a workbench and more. Other facilities that you'll eventually get access to include a museum that shows off the ecosystem of the island, a shop with purchasable non-craftable items, a tailor with various fashionable clothing, a campsite where you can use Amiibo to invite different characters, and an airport which is used to access online multiplayer, send postcards to other players, and visit random deserted islands to gather resources that might not be indigenous to yours. It's also worth noting that it's not just your house that can be upgraded. Places like the Resident Services will improve and change over time as well. One of the biggest additions in New Horizons is crafting. You'll acquire DIY recipes in a number of ways. For example, some of these will be given by villagers, while others can be bought directly from Tom Nook. With these recipes, you'll then be able to craft various items provided you have the materials required. Once you've crafted something, you are free to place it anywhere you like, be that in your house or outside. You can even customize items to make them unique and give them your own personal flair. In fact, the customization options of your island in general are extended way further than in previous entries by allowing you to create paths and bridges, as well as the ability to alter rivers and cliffs however you like. In addition to a tent, Nook will present you with a Nook Phone, which has a number of apps such as Nook Miles, Cool Resident, DIY recipes, custom designs, a map and camera app, not to mention a number of others that you'll gain access to as you play. To explain a few of these, the Nook Miles app allows you to track your Nook mileage, which is essentially a new form of currency that sits alongside bells. By completing tasks, travelling or doing various different activities, you will earn more of them, which can then be used to pay for the getaway package, earn in-game rewards, from clothing to various helpful items, and can be traded in for Nook Miles tickets to visit the previously mentioned deserted islands. The DIY Recipes app allows you to conveniently view all the possible items you can craft at a workbench, along with the materials needed. And the Cool Residents app is for accessing local multiplayer for up to 4 players on the same console, with one being allocated as the leader. There is also online and local wireless multiplayer, which you can access via the airport, and that allows up to 8 people to play together, which is double that of the previous entry. Thankfully, those visiting your island won't be able to use certain tools unless they are marked as a best friend, so you don't have to worry about people doing things that you don't want them to do. Moreover, New Horizons will make use of the often forgotten Nintendo Online app, which will allow you to send in-game text messages to others, voice chat, and import custom designs from New Leaf, as well as Happy Home Designer. In terms of updates, there will be plenty of free ones, with the first one being available on launch day. This update introduces Bunny Day, which takes place in April and appears to be Easter related, with new events and visitors. These updates will happen throughout the year for various holidays like Halloween and Christmas. One small but helpful new feature is that there will be auto-saving. Auto-saving might be a feature you come to expect from games nowadays, but it's an addition that shouldn't be understated with a game like Animal Crossing, where you'll be picking it up, playing for small periods of time, and then going about the rest of your day. So not having to remember and spend time manually saving constantly is a neat quality of life feature. It also means Rossetti doesn't have any reason to be angry at you anymore. Whilst we're talking about saving, Nintendo have confirmed it won't support the save data cloud backup feature, which is less than ideal, but they are at least planning a way to recover a save in the case a Nintendo Switch becomes defective or is lost. However, it won't be there at launch. If there is another bit of controversy surrounding the game, is that you will only be able to have one island per Switch. The issue many people have with this is that if you're sharing a console with others, you have to play on the same island as them, and therefore it won't quite feel like your own creation and you won't have complete control over it. Some people may even like this aspect, but it's a shame they haven't given you the choice between having separate islands or a shared one per account. In regards to the release date, it was originally set to come out in 2019, but was delayed to this year, with Nintendo stating the reason was that they wanted to avoid crunch time. Thankfully, the extended wait is almost over, with the game releasing on March 20th exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. Releasing just before then on the 13th is a Switch bundle. This of course includes a digital copy of the game, as well as a Switch that is Animal Crossing themed. As far as limited edition consoles go, this is arguably the best one yet, with the most effort put into it. It sports soft pastel colours and a minimalistic design across the Switch, dock, Joy-Cons and the accessories, with the result looking pretty great. Before I round off this video, what are you most excited about in the new game? Is it the updated visuals, the new crafting mechanics, or the more in-depth customization? Also, does the one island per console deal bother you? Let me know in the comments. That's it for today. If you enjoyed it, be sure to leave a like, subscribe and hit that bell icon to receive notifications when future videos are posted. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.